Some of you may recognize our next guest as one of the commentators of the Golden Knights, or maybe you remember him when he was on the ice with the Boston Bruins back in 2011 when they won the Stanley Cup. Joining me now, commentator for the Knights, Shane Hnidy. Good morning, how are you?
I'm great, how are you doing?
Good, you have quite the resume.
Oh, I don't know about that. I've been involved with hockey a long time.
Yeah, we're lucky to have you here in our community, but how does it just feel? After this season, now we're going in our second round of the playoffs. How does it just feel to be a part of the organization? The feeling of Las Vegas right now? Describe that.
It's tough to put into words, and maybe you reflect on it when it's all done. Thank goodness it's not done yet, as they're still going here in the playoffs. But you know, I've reflected a bit when I look back, and you know, I've been broadcasting. This is year 7 now. So when I played, you know, obviously that was the highlight of my career, and I always said I got the second best job ever. I stay in the game I love. But coming to Las Vegas and working for the Vegas Golden Knights has been absolutely outstanding. To be part of this organization, all the records they've done in an inaugural season and as an expansion team, and to be part of the ride, the fans, the community, the way that everybody's bonded together. It ranks up there with one of the more special seasons I've ever had in the game of hockey. And I'll tell you what, Vegas has been absolutely tremendous. The fans, the way everybody's kind of grabbed hold of this team. And this team's done something special. It's never been done. They've set history this year.
Yeah, it's so exciting to be just a part of that and live in this city right now and watch this team grow and shatter everyone's expectations. But we still have a little way to go. I personally don't like talking about whether or not we will win the Stanley Cup, but I do like talking about getting to the final game. What is it going to take for us to get there? We have San Jose next. What is it going to take?
Well, you got to win games. So they've won 4. It takes 16 wins to get to the Stanley Cup or to win the Stanley Cup. So they got 12 left. But it is a very trying task to do, and there's a reason not many teams do it. Pittsburgh Penguins have won it the last 2 years, which is very rare to see teams do it consecutive. It is a grind. So you play an 82-game schedule in hockey, and that's physically demanding. It's just as demanding here as you get to playoffs. I think they've got a nice rest here against San Jose, but San Jose's in the same situation. I think these two teams play with a lot of speed, a lot of energy. It's going to be tough, but the thing I like about the Golden Knights is this is a group of guys. To win the Stanley Cup, you have to have a group that really has such good chemistry and a great bond in that room. And they got that from the beginning of the year because they all came in the same situation. Usually you get turnover and guys come in, how was your summer? Here is their meeting. Oh, my name's so-and-so. Nice to meet you. They came together and they bonded. And I think the coaching staff and everybody, the organization did a great job getting the right guys to come in. And that underlying fact is huge if you want to be a successful team. What you do on the ice is one thing, but to have that same type of stuff going on where you back one another up and you're a family, they've got that.
You just feel it. You can feel it when you watch them. You can feel it when you're in the room with them. You just feel that they really are a family. And I totally agree with you on that. We do want to talk about some of the fun stuff coming up because I don't know if you're growing out. You're looking a little scruffy.
Well, I don't really ever shave. I'm letting it go right now, but it's got a little more gray than the last time I grew it. So we'll see.
But the big beardathon happening right now, people can essentially grow out their beard and win some cool prizes for doing it. The team's doing it, but fans can do it too.
Yeah, you can go to beardathon/goldenknights.com. There's players you can fundraise. They got prizes for the biggest fundraisers that go out. There's a look at the guys. Derek Engelland obviously has the big star. He's got the big beard, but Neil will have the nice red beard if you like colors.
That would be nice. There you go.
I don't know about Theodore. He's the youngest of the group.
He looks like he's struggling a little.
Yeah, there's some guys that'll struggle, and then Belmar and McNabb. So those guys are there. You can go in. You know, and it's all about fundraising. This is a fun time of year. Playoffs are kind of go hand in hand, or excuse me, playoff beards go with hockey.
Yeah,
I believe it started with the New York Islanders in the early 80s. The guys grew it out during the playoffs, and they ended up winning 4 in a row. So everybody kind of grabbed on after that.
Could be some good luck for us. So grow out those beards. If the husbands at home haven't done so, make sure you do so. Thank you so much for coming by. We really appreciate it.
Oh, anytime. Thanks for having me.
And for more Vegas Golden Knights, of course, just go to our website, ktmv.com. Coming up in the next half hour, though, we will have some information on when tickets will become available. Stay with us. Well, right now, the urgent man